A lot of Thanksgiving moods on here. Have you gotten Rocket League yet?
No, I got Crash.
Mistakes were made. Are maple candies any good? I got some maple candies on here. You know anything about them? Thanks, you're very helpful. Can you not hear me?
No, the music is blasting my ear. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to your Sunday night Class vs. Crass Nintendo podcast. I'm your host, Jason Lapine. Joining me, as always, Mr. RGT85.
Greetings, greetings.
Brownie points to anyone who guessed the song that was playing during our intro. It's from a Nintendo game, and it is not Animal Crossing. If you guess it, you know what? I will give you a racing game for the Switch.
It has online multiplayer, from what I heard.
You know what game I'm referring to, right?
Oh, yes. Yes, I do.
What's the name of the game again?
Mantis Burn Racing, I believe.
There you go. Mantis Burn Racing code for you if you can guess the intro song to tonight's podcast. It's from a Nintendo game. That's the only hint you're getting. So if this is your first time joining us on Class vs. Crass, it's a 1-hour podcast where we talk about everything Nintendo in the last week. In this case, last 2 weeks, because we were offline for a week. We go over what we've been playing. That's where Sean and myself talk about what we've been playing, whether in Nintendo or in the other consoles that exist. Then we go over your major Nintendo headlines. Tonight we're going to be talking about November and just how dripping, oozing full of, I can't speak, but how full of third-party support it was. Then we're going to be talking about our predictions of what's next for Nintendo now that they've pretty much played their first hand. Then we do the lightning round. That's where we take your questions and topics. Sound good, Sean?
Sounds good.
All right. What have you been playing?
Man, a lot of stuff. It'll do 2. Resident Evil Revelations dual pack on the Switch.
Ooh, how was that?
I can't talk about it really.
Oh, it's not out yet. Okay.
Tuesday, I can do more. It's good though. Doom, Skyrim, Rocket League, pretty much the evil trilogy that's been sucking away my life. That's about it.
That was quite a few things. What are the last two?
Yeah. What was it?
What-
Well, I mean, the holy trinity of sucking away my life: Doom, Skyrim, and Rocket League.
You are really lucky to have gotten those games.
I mean, Doom I actually bought. Skyrim I bought. And
Okay.
I bought all of them.
Oh, okay.
I did get them sent to me after the fact, but yeah, after the fact, I got them sent to me.
Question from Grady: when am I going to be on Spawncast? Whenever they invite me. So still, guys, nobody has answered the question yet in terms of what was the intro song of tonight's show. What game is it from? Whoever guesses it first gets a free code for Mantis Burning Racing, a racing game on the Switch. So yeah, keep on guessing. It's not from Kirby and it's not from Odyssey.
Yoshi.
You can't guess the game, dude.
No.
I wanted to buy Skyrim, but it's so expensive. So instead, my Black Friday haul, I went out and bought a ton of PS4 games.
Oh, that wasn't my Black Friday stuff. If you want to know my Black Friday stuff.
Well, no, that's what you've been playing, right?
Yeah. Well, you're about to talk about Black Friday. I feel I should talk about Black Friday, and then you should talk about what you've been playing.
Okay, let's go with your Black Friday.
I didn't do much. I got
Good story.
Everything was online. Batman: The Telltale series for $20 from GameStop. Lego City Undercover for the Switch, $20 for GameStop, and a random game. It's a 3D platformer called Poi that got a decent review from another website, and it came out the same week as Super Mario Odyssey, so nobody paid attention to it. I bought that. Does it?
All online, huh?
Yeah. I ain't dealing with people.
So Moa guesses it right. Yoshi's Woolly World is where that song was from. It's one of the snow levels. Alex there as the runner-up. If I have an extra code, Alex, I'll give you. So Moa or Alex, can you ping me at jason@enthusiastgaming.com and I will send you your code after the podcast is over. So just email me, jason@enthusiastgaming.com. What have I been playing? So, I got a game that you don't have. So I got Azure Gunvolt Strike Pack.
Ah, yes.
The physical copy, so it comes with both the first and second game, which is really cool because I've only played the first one on the 3DS and the second one I haven't played yet. So I started going through that, still going through the first title. It's a lot funner than I remember it. I don't think I ever beat it on the 3DS, so I'm playing that. Still kicking away at Mario Odyssey. I'm over 400 moons, still have a little ways to go. What else? I want Rocket League. I want Skyrim. Skyrim's too expensive for me right now. Rocket League was just a mistake to not buy because I heard that there was a lot of hiccups with the game right now. Is that true?
With what?
Frame rate, online.
For what? Rocket League?
For Rocket League, yeah.
Oh.
No?
No.
Wasn't there? So people were saying that was bad. Someone in the office was telling me it wasn't so good in terms of frame rate.
Who said that?
A coworker. So I was gonna wait.
No, dude, it runs perfect. The only thing is there's a small graphical downgrade when you play on handheld mode, but after like less than 30 seconds, you don't even notice it. The frame rate is smooth. The online is absolutely smooth. In the hundreds and hundreds of matches I've had maybe 2 instances of lag.
It makes me more frustrated because I was holding off on a first patch to fix that before I would pick it up.
No, dude, you need that. That's the kind of negativity you don't need in your life. So like, he's an idiot.
Instead, I bought Crash Bandicoot Remastered. So Sean's laughing because I've never played Crash Bandicoot before. And I picked it up as my Black Friday deal. It was $30, down from 50. This is all Canadian dollars. And the platforming is just awful. Like, it's a hard game because the platforming is so terrible. Jack, Skyrim is $80 Canadian. Yeah, by the time I'm done paying taxes and everything, I'm looking at $90. So it's like, I want Skyrim, but then I could just get it on the PS4 for $30. And I'm like, I really want it on my Switch, though.
Gotta install that, though. You gotta install it if you get it on the...
on the PS4. Which is funny because I'm out of memory on my PS4, even though I have like no games. And it's all physical. All my PS4 games are physical and I'm out of memory, which is frustrating.
Of course.
Let me show you the Azure Striker Gunvolt case. Do a little promo for them. I was really surprised that they sent this over, but yeah. Here's the case, what it looks like. Pretty cool. There's the back. Also cool.
Why didn't RGT sent this?
I don't know, but the inside is very disappointing.
Mm.
So it kind of sucks. It was published by Nighthawk Interactive. I've never heard of them.
Yeah, I don't know them. I need to get in with them.
Yeah, so that came in. Then I picked up 3 PS4 games, as I was saying. So I got stupid Crash Bandicoot, which I have to play, like, just out of, I bought it. I need to. I got Shadow of War, which is on its way. It's in the mail because I bought that online. And then, I picked up Bioshock, the collection for PS4. Didn't think it was a scary game,
It's not a scary game.
There's a lot of stuff that jumps at you in the first level. Like weird zombie people, and they're just like, rah! And then there's like voices going around. There's a little freaking girl with her Mr. Bubbles dude. It's creepy.
I mean, it's okay.
I don't play that stuff usually.
I'll give you creepy. I won't give you scary.
But Bioshock, I'm enjoying the controls. Like, again, another franchise I've never played is Bioshock. Loving the controls. I usually don't like first-person shooters, but everything else is pretty good.
Yeah, just I don't know. I didn't like the first game.
Everybody on Twitter is really telling me I'm in for a treat, and so like my expectations are really up for Bioshock. And so far, like an hour in, I'm really enjoying it.
It's not bad. It's just I don't know.
You played just the first one, right?
Yeah, I played the first one because after playing the first one, I was kind of like, well, I wasn't a huge fan of this, so I don't need to play more.
And you played all of it?
Yeah, it's not a long game.
Good. I don't want long games right now. So yeah, that's it. I'm just building up a backlog. I still have Nier Automata, which I bought in August. Played the first level, loved it, and just got distracted because I also picked up Assassin's Creed 2, which is another game. I have the trilogy, and I have to get through the second and third game. So just drowning in games here, and then I have all of the third-party Switch stuff I want to pick up. Did you get L.A. Noire, by the way?
Yeah, I reviewed it for the website. Where have you been?
Working on a convention. EGLX.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I reviewed it for the website.
What'd you give it? How was it?
8.5, I believe.
That's not bad. Not bad.
It's good. It's very story driven, so don't expect an open world.
I played it on the PS.
It has an. Oh, you've played it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So I mean, it doesn't have an open world like Grand Theft Auto. Like there's not.
I feel like it wants to be Grand Theft Auto, yeah, but it's not.
Well, I mean, it was made by.
I know, same company.
But yeah, I mean, it's a good game. I really enjoy it. I enjoy it because it has a really good story.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, so let's talk about our main items for tonight. Not too much news to discuss, but November saw a ton of third-party games coming in, which was very nice of Nintendo to say, here's the time period where we're not going to give you any what's going on here? Where we're not dropping any first-party games. Go ahead, third parties, funnel all your games into November, which is really what it feels like. Really, I don't know what to really talk about. I put it as our major headline because there wasn't really anything else. But that and Nintendo's Next Play, because this is pretty much we're seeing now the holiday play that Nintendo has made. The Switch is everywhere, selling out like crazy, getting tons of support. I think this holiday is pretty much what we predicted back in March. You've got the Mario Odyssey bundle. Mario's a hit. Everybody wants a Switch. I saw one of our writers, Arik, was saying I think his girlfriend or his friend, I don't know, not into video games, but wanted the Switch just to play Skyrim because she likes Skyrim. And the idea to play Skyrim anywhere is what, had the appeal for getting the Switch. So the Switch is a hit. You and I both knew this. You were even playing it at work over the holidays in the US, and you were tweeting about it. So where does Nintendo go from here? They've had an excellent first year. What's your strategic play going into 2018?
Well, I also have a story to follow up with that. This kid at work, he's probably like 23, 24. When I first got the Switch, like he would watch me play it, and then like he started like looking at it more and more, and then like over the past couple of days, like we were playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on single Joy-Cons at work, and now he's like, I'm buying one. And he already bought like Odyssey because Target had something where it was like you would get 20% off your next purchase if you spent $50, but then they screwed him and he couldn't do it on the Switch, so he was pissed off about that.
So he bought the game but not the Switch.
But yeah, I think he's gonna buy it. I think he's gonna buy it this weekend, though. He said, well, this weekend's over, so who knows? He may already have it. As far as what is in the future of the system, I think you're gonna see a lot of different style things. I don't think you're gonna see. I mean, you might see one or two traditional Nintendo. Well, aside from the ones we already know, like Kirby and Yoshi, I think you're gonna see one or two traditional IPs from Nintendo, and I think you're going to see a lot of Nintendo published games from third-party companies, similar to how Skyrim was published by Nintendo and Doom was published by Nintendo. I think you're going to see more of that. That seems like a safe way for companies to get their games out on the platform and whatnot. So
now, do you think that there's any concern that, you know, Nintendo did a pretty hard play in year one? They put out their Mario, their Zelda. Those are not titles we're going to see for another 5-6 years. If you look at, you know, the past. So is this really, do you think this is the best year for Switch? Is it only going to be kind of smaller first party titles? Because there's nothing bigger than Mario and Zelda when it comes to Nintendo first party. And they're done. They're out. So can the Switch ride the momentum, or is it set to fizzle out in the next year or two?
No, I don't think it will. I mean, you say that there's no IPs as strong as Mario and Zelda. I mean, that's kind of bullshit. Like, Mario Kart is bigger than Mario as a single entity, and all because you got that deluxe version. You're going to see that probably not next year, but 2019, you'll see a brand new Mario Kart. You still got Metroid, which a lot of people are excited for. You still have the biggest franchise in Pokemon, which they're supposedly going in a disruptive direction. You could do an open world sort of Donkey Kong game. You could do a lot of things. They're not tethered to a certain, got to just fire knuckle children off of games. I mean, look at all think of how many different Mario games you had on the Wii U. You had New Super Mario Brothers, you had Super Mario 3D World, you had Mario Maker, all different takes on Mario. So all because you release Odyssey first year doesn't necessarily mean that you can't have a Mario game. It would just be in a different style. It would be something different. I mean, they have so many characters, so many things that they can try. A game like Splatoon, that probably was one of the most out of left field things, but then it ended up working. So, I mean, they could go another route with that. ARMS, didn't work as well, but it still sold well. So, I mean, there's a lot they can do. They have a lot of IPs just chilling, dormant. You could work with third-party companies to get exclusives. Maybe, work with Capcom, try to get a Mega Man, work with Konami, get a Castlevania. Obviously, Konami is revisiting their backlog of stuff on the Nintendo Switch with the Bomberman release, and
with the Netflix series doing well, it'd be a good time to bring back Castlevania.
Yeah, there's a lot they can do. Like, I could definitely understand why some people feel like they might have blown their load year one, but I mean, it's better. It's the complete opposite of the Wii U, which had a terrible launch lineup of first party games, and then it was just like a drought for like a year.
Yeah.
So I would rather have too much stuff to play than not enough stuff to play.
For sure. And I take it back, some people did mention some other big titles. Yes, in 2018 we are seeing it set with Pokemon being a huge franchise that probably rivals Mario and Zelda. Smash Brothers probably coming out next year, and what was the third one someone mentioned? Because like Metroid, as excited as I am for it, it never really sells great compared to the other franchises. Oh, Animal Crossing. If they are coming out with another Animal Crossing, yeah. Animal Crossing, Pokemon, and Smash could be the big guns for 2018. And then you supplement that with Metroid, Yoshi, Kirby. That's a pretty good year. When then you supplement all that with all of the third-party stuff. So 2018 is looking pretty safe. But then 2019, what do we got there? There's not really a good way to know. A Donkey Kong game and new IPs.
Is that bad though?
It's not bad. No, I like not knowing.
It's not like the Wii U's not knowing, you know. Like,
and also,
there's
to be
actually
fair, we'll probably see, another Zelda game for the Switch, since Zelda was developed technically for the Wii U. Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
And I'd be okay.
I mean, they're probably already working on that.
Speaking of which, DLC pack number 2 was confirmed to come out before the end of the year. We are now at about 30 days before the end of the year. When do you think we're going to see it? We're going to have to hear about, the Video Game Awards, probably. Favorite show.
No.
Let's look at the website. I haven't even looked at the Video Game Awards show. You know, it's probably going to coincide with our 100th episode, right?
I don't want to think about that.
Everybody who wants to see us host watch with you guys the Video Game Awards show. If you guys want Sean and I to do it, we'll do it. If you guys really don't want us to do it because Sean hates doing it, we won't do it. So sound off in the comments. Do you want us to be watching the Video Game Awards show along with you guys? So here you go, Sean. I'm letting the people decide. I'm not forcing you to do anything.
I mean, God. I mean, we can do it if you have. People just want to see me be miserable sometimes.
That's the whole reason they come and watch the show.
Yeah, I mean that's fair.
So Jack asks if you can have strippers. I think you have the connections for that more so than I do.
I have the connections. It's just I'm not in a good position to use them. I'm trying to save money, folks. I'm trying to save money.
How much money do you need? We can do a charity stream to bring strippers to the Video Game Awards show.
Jesus Christ.
Wow. Well, it's Class vs. Crass. Why not? Play the Crass angle a little bit more.
When is the damn show?
It's not this Thursday, but the next Thursday.
A Thursday? Okay.
Yeah. 2 Thursdays from now. Prepare yourself. So everybody's saying do it, do it, do it. Let's see. Yes, do it. We'll be up with some friends nonetheless. No. So Shadow says no. There you go. If PUBG wins GOTY, there needs to be a riot. CMTZ says yes. Yes, it would be comedy gold. You should see the highlights from the last 2 years. Do it. Yeah, just because Sean does not like it. Do it. Yes, so seems to be the general consensus is to do it. Arfin says everybody in the chat wants us to do it. Yeah, December 7th.
All right.
Truthfully, the reason I watch you guys is because when I watch you guys, I feel happy. I don't know why. Because watching someone else be miserable brings a little bit of happiness to the one who is not feeling the misery.
That's fair.
All right, let's see what's going on here. Let's pull up this thing here. We're going to do this together, guys. A little bit of interactivity. Global Video Game Celebration. It's one of the widest distributed digital events on the planet. Filmed in stunning 4K UHD resolution, Sean. Also going to be in multiple languages. Look at that latest news. We got Phoenix to perform at the Game Awards. Do you know them?
Who?
Phoenix.
Who the hell is Phoenix?
4 dudes.
How is it spelled?
Like the phoenix that rises from the dead.
That's smart.
Oh, we got a first ever Student Game Award competition.
Look at these losers. They're like 50.
They're not 50. They're in maybe 30s.
The band started in 1997. So let's say that there were, what, 20 or 40. Look at this dude. Hold on.
Oh man, thank you so much, Jack. Thank you for that donation. We're gonna put some dollars behind this show next week. The Game Awards partners with Tencent for China distribution.
Thank God. Look at the dude. Look on Facebook. Look at the dude in the pink shirt. Like, that dude is legit like 50 years old. He looks like he just farted. The guy next to him is like the 45 year-old artist who lives.
Did you send me something?
Yeah, on Facebook.
Okay, I can't pull that up on the screen.
They're friends with Daft Punk.
Oh, yeah, I see what you mean.
What kind of music do they do? I'm sure I'll hate it. I'll listen to the song now.
This is the. Actually, we're gonna pull that away.
Indie pop, of course, it's indie pop.
Indie pop,
of course, it's.
Yeah.
We're gonna listen to Te Amo.
All right. Let's move on. So we're already up for a pretty good opening ceremony. You can vote on Facebook, Messenger, Google Search, and Twitter DM for the Game Awards. Yeah. Okay. About the game show, Game Award recognizes and upholds creative and technical excellence in the global video game industry. We bring together a diverse group of game players, game developers, social feed. Look at that. Someone is rehearsing. Some big surprises coming your way. What are you excited most to see? So we've got this person scoring the stage. So they're going to have a live orchestra. Okay.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
That's a good idea.
No, I was talking about the song. I was listening to the song.
Okay.
It's not bad. It's not great, but...
Is there any... What are the categories?
there's the thing.
I'm looking. Who's the voting jury? You know, I asked to be involved with the Gaming Awards. I messaged Jeff. He didn't reply to me.
Call him a piece of shit, then it'll get his attention. You got to be crassy with him, and then watch all the legions of Canadian followers.
Look at all this. That's
jump to save their messiah.
Look at all these sites that are involved, and he did not like. I reached out on behalf of Destructoid, and he wanted none of it.
Destructoid, they're counterculture. They're not supposed to be.
But you got like IGN and Polygon, Kotaku. Why not? They're involved with E3. One of the official E3 judges is Destructoid. Rooster Teeth is on here. Like, come on. And then international outlets. Scene premiere from Mexico. Oh, they got a
why
level up from Mexico. The Saudi gamer from Middle East.
Is the Mexican community like foaming at the mouth for the Game Awards?
They've even got Middle Eastern. This is the Saudi gamer. Ever heard of that outlet?
The Saudi gamer.
Yes, for the Middle East.
No, I have not. I have not.
Wow, there's a lot of esports stuff. Hey, .esports, I know these guys. Wow.
Thank God. That's what we need, more esports.
Okay, so that's the jury. What are the awards? This show, I keep trying to... Game of the Year. Oh, here we go. So we've got, of course, Breath of the Wild and Mario lined up for it. Going against PUBG, Horizon Zero Dawn, and Persona 5.
That right there tells you how shit this award show is. That they have an unfinished game in the Game Awards.
Oh man, go ahead, guys. Vote now if you want to vote. Don't let
an unfinished game is up for the Game Awards.
Best Game Direction, awarded to a game studio for outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and design. Breath of the Wild and Odyssey are on here alongside Resident Evil 7, Wolfenstein 2, and Horizon Zero Dawn.
Half of these awards don't make any sense, and they just like step on other awards, and they're just like casually renamed.
Yeah.
And then you have the whole fact that it's like, well, if the Game of the Year is involved in another category, that shouldn't it win it by default? Like, it's the Game of the Year.
Okay. Best Narrative. We got Nier. We got Hellblade. What Remains of Edith Finch. Never heard of it. Wolfenstein 2 and Horizon Zero Dawn. Okay. For outstanding storytelling.
Go to the Social Justice Warriors Game of the Year one. There is one.
Is there really? No way.
I mean, they don't call it that, but when you read, I forget what they call it, but when you read it, the name of whatever they call it and then look at the games, it's like, yeah, okay.
Okay, we've got Best Art Direction. These are pretty good. We got Breath of the Wild, Cuphead, Destiny 2. I don't know why that's there. Horizon Zero Dawn and Persona 5. Is Horizon Zero Dawn on everything? Jeez. Best score music, you got Destiny 2, Cuphead, Nier Automata, Breath of the Wild, Odyssey, and Persona 5.
Because when I think of music, best music in a game, I think of Destiny 2.
Right?
Okay.
Right. Best audio design, Destiny 2, Odyssey, Breath of the Wild, Hellblade, Resident Evil 7. What is Hellblade? I've not heard of it.
Hellblade is a really, I heard it's a really good game.
Okay. What's it on?
That PS4, Xbox One, I believe.
Okay. Good call, yeah, Jack. That's right. Splatoon did win a few years ago. What is this? Best performance awarded to an individual for voice acting. So you've got Hellblade, Uncharted, The Lost Legacy is on here twice, and Horizon Zero Dawn and Wolfenstein 2. I mean, it's the actual people, but I'm just talking about the... Oh, I didn't know Ashley Birch was in Horizon Zero Dawn.
Now you know.
Oh, she's Alloy. That's crazy. She's a name I've been working with recently.
Ooh, look at me. I'm fancy Lapine.
I try to be.
Talk to me when Stevie Richards is in your DMs. Piece of shit.
Hey, didn't you just have didn't you just have a wrestler in your DMs?
Stevie Richards.
Okay.
I'm still holding on to that. That's my cool thing for the month of November.
Didn't you have like I remember like 3 years ago, you had like a porn star go into your DMs, didn't you?
Yeah. We
Okay.
used to talk on Skype. Proceed.
Games for impact for a thought-provoking game.
There you go. There you go. The social justice
with
warrior.
a profound pro-social meaning or message.
Oh, yeah.
Please knock on my door. Night in the woods. Life is strange. Bury me, my love. What remains of Edith Finch. Hellblade.
God. I hope Hellblade wins just because it's the most disturbing of all those games.
What is this? Best ongoing game? Awarded to a game for outstanding development of ongoing content. Splatoon has to be in here. Come on. Not even. No Splatoon. What? You got Rainbow Six, Overwatch, Warframe, Grand Theft Auto Online, Destiny 2, Player Unknown Battleground.
I mean, GTA should technically win, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's been around for like a whole generation.
Yeah, and they've done a ton of stuff to it.
Hey, best mobile game. Super Mario runs in here, along with Fire Emblem Heroes and 3 other games.
Super Mario Run will win by name alone.
Best handheld game. You got Metroid Samus Returns, Fire Emblem Echoes, Shadow of Valentia, Ever Oasis, Monster Hunter Stories, Poochie and Yoshi's Woolly World.
I would give it to Stories, honestly.
Really?
Metroid will win, and Metroid was awesome, but Stories was very fresh and it was built from the ground up, you know?
Best VR AR game. I've heard a lot of good things about Super Hot VR. The other stuff I'm not even gonna name.
It should be called Best Tech Demo.
Best action game. Some of your games are on here. You got Prey, Neo, Destiny 2, Wolfenstein 2, and Cuphead. I didn't know Cuphead was an action game.
Yeah, I mean it's a Contra. You know, it's just a modern Contra.
Wait. So you have a category called Best Action Game, and the next one is Best Action/Adventure Game.
Yeah, well, action. I mean, they should have just done action, or should have done action and then Best Adventure. That's what normal people would do, but I guess you do things different in Canada.
Again, you got Breath of the Wild, Odyssey, Horizon Zero Dawn, Assassin's Creed Origin, and Uncharted: The Lost Legacy.
See, the problem is I could tell from a mile away that like Uncharted hasn't been in anything else besides what? Voice acting. So obviously Uncharted is going to win that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's very transparent what's going to win what.
Yeah.
To me.
Yep.
So that everyone comes out a winner.
Everybody feels the goods. Best RPG, you got South Park, Final Fantasy 15, Divinity Original Sin 2, Nier Automata, that's not an RPG, and Persona 5.
Persona 5 will probably win just because it's more. I take that back.
Final
Fantasy will win, even though Persona 5 is arguably the better game.
Final Fantasy 15 has had more publicity and bigger marketing dollars.
Yes.
Best fighting game, Tekken 7, Nidhogg 2. Probably pronounced that wrong. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinity. ARMS is in here, and Injustice 2.
It'll be Tekken or Injustice.
I'm pretty sure
Arms
it's going to
doesn't
be
deserve
Tekken.
it.
Pretty sure it's Tekken 7.
Injustice supposedly is really good though.
Yeah.
I like the first one. I never played the second one. Where's my Injustice port?
Oh, here's one you might like. Best family game. Guess what's in here?
Yes.
Splatoon 2, Sonic Mania, Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and Mario Odyssey.
It's like, hey, some of the best freaking games of the year,
Right.
but they don't have blood and boobs, so we can't talk about them. Like, piss off.
Let's make their own category.
That's how you know this is a stupid ass award show. That's the one category that Sonic is in. Sonic Mania.
Mm-hmm.
Piss ass award show. Like, you can't even have like retro inspired game of the year. Like, there's been a million of them. Blaster Master Zero, Wonder Boy, Sonic Mania. Like, why is that so difficult? Why are you so stupid?
Why don't we do a quick like 30-minute award show before the award show with our own categories and our own winners?
It's a lot of work, man. I did that one year, remember?
Yeah, I do remember. You had a nice little t-shirt that was a suit.
Little tuxedo suit. Yeah, that was a good show.
We don't need to put a lot of work into it. Let's do very basic. Keep it as easy as we can. Just highlight the real winners.
The Everything Sucks award show.
Best strategy game. You got XCOM 2, Tooth and Tail, Total Warhammer, Mario and Rabbids, Halo Wars 2. Halo Wars 2 is a strategy game? Didn't know that.
Yes. Yeah.
Best sports and racing game. NBA 2K18, Project Cards 2, Pro Evolution Soccer 2018, GT Sport, Forza 7, and FIFA 18.
Why the hell are those categories together?
I don't know.
They're two completely different things.
Yep.
Two completely different things.
Yep.
And there are more than enough sports games, and there are more than enough racing games to have their own category.
For sure. When I do my top 10 lists, I always divide racing and sports. Not always, sometimes.
For the Wii 100.
Best multiplayer. Fortnite, Call of Duty 2, World War II, Splatoon 2, Mario Kart 8, Destiny 2, and PUBG.
PUBG should win. PUBG sucks. Okay? When I do Spawncast, there's one guy on there, Evan, who only plays PC shit. And like, he hates the game. He thinks it sucks. And like, that's the general consensus among the PC gaming community. It's just that these people stream it, and then all these stupid little kids watch it. It's so cool! I can't believe Markiplier is playing it, and like that's what it's all based on. That's what the whole fandom is based on. Or like Twitch streamers and shit.
Yep, it's a big crowd. Them Twitch streamers. Most anticipated game presented by McCafe.
Yeah.
Red Dead Redemption 2, Monster Hunter World, The Last of Us Part 2, Marvel's Spider-Man, and God of War. So you have an award for building hype now. That's interesting. Best indie game. Pyre, Night in the Woods, Cuphead, Hellblade, What Remains of Edith Finch. What is What Remains of Edith Finch?
It sounds very SJW. Let's find out. What Remains of Edith Finch? Oh, look. It's a first-person narrative adventure. Waka waka waka.
Didn't you play last year's winner where it's like you walk into a house and like then you fall into a coma at the end?
Gone Home.
Yeah.
Or something. It looks just like Gone Home. God. I hate these games. My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Best student game. This is interesting because none of us will have heard of it. Meaning, Level Squared, Impulsion. I won't even really name these. Nobody will know what they are. Trending Gamer. Can you guess who the trending gamers are?
Me.
You got Able Gamers, which is Steven Spoon.
No idea who that is.
Shroud, who is Mike. I can't say that last name. Dr. Disrespect. Andrea Renee from What's Good Games. And Clint Lexa from Half Coordinated.
I've never heard of these people.
I've only started hearing about Shroud and Dr. Disrespect. I think Shroud is a COD player. And,
wow, he deserves to win.
And Dr. Disrespect is another popular
edgelord. He sounds like an edgelord.
He does have some pretty cool glasses. Best esports games: Rocket League, League of Legends, Dota 2, Overwatch, and CS:GO.
I would say Rocket League. Just because I'm currently addicted to it.
A best esports player presented by Omen by HP. You will not have heard of any of these players. I'm not even going to name it. Where's the best YouTuber category? Or did YouTube not sponsor this? Any of this? Best esports team.
Who cares?
Best debut indie game presented by Schick Hydro. Oh, Schick Hydro's coming back.
Oh, yeah. You know they're coming back. They were a hit last year.
Yes, they were. Hey, Mr. Shifty's on here. And Hollow Knight. Golf Story. And Slime Rancher. As well as Cuphead.
I think it would be nice if Golf Story won that.
Hey, we got a best Chinese game.
Because, yeah, you're not pandering to a market there.
My biggest issue with what I'm seeing from this is the categories are not consistent from year to year. It's the categories are decided on how much money is being funneled into the show, which is very, to me, it's very dirty. Like a developer or any studio, nobody can actually say, we're going to build a game with the hopes of winning an award, because nobody's even thinking of the awards. But it doesn't even matter because the awards change every year. Like,
there's no consistency.
Like last year there was best shooters. No best shooters this year. Like, where is the best shooter category? Where is the best graphics category? Where's the best animation category? Like, why not highlight the categories? You know, you're very vocal about the Game Awards, about how much you hate it. And I used to defend it, which I don't anymore. Like, where are the categories that matter to the people that actually work on games? Where's the best marketing campaign, the best animation, the best development, the most revolutionary, like,
biggest surprise.
The biggest surprise. Yeah, the biggest surprise. The underdog of the year. Look at Shovel Knight last year.
I don't get why China. Like, I understand China is a very large market, but like that seems very xenophobic. Like,
to say best Chinese game.
Yeah, like, and I don't give a shit about stuff like that. I just think it's hilarious. Like, where's best Malaysian game? Where's best Australian game?
Right. Yeah. Well, it's because there's no dollars coming from there. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. Like, I understand that a show needs support, but when you're saying we'll make a show based on whoever gives us the most dollars, get out of here.
And people will still defend Jeff Keighley to the death.
Not everybody.
Most people.
What was I gonna say though? Yeah, like Shovel Knight 2 years ago came out with an expansion, Plague Knight, which completely revolutionized the way that you can play a 2D platformer, a genre that is now over 30 years old, and the studio finds a way to reinvent that. Something that has been done to death.
You need to spotlight what Emmy said.
What?
In the chat.
There's no academy, much like other major award shows, so it's all based on sponsors. That's what you mean?
Yes.
Okay. So there we go. So one of us needs to make a proper gaming foundation that has no sponsors tied to it. Let's do it.
That costs a lot of money, man.
Let's do it. Next year, you and me.
Jesus Christ.
We're doing it.
All right.
Doesn't have to be expensive. Doesn't have to be high production. Doesn't have to be streaming 4K UHD to China and everything.
But we got to have fancy suits and ties. And
I'll wear the fancy suit and tie. You wear whatever you like. You can be the musical guest. You're the musical guest every week on this show.
Play my skin flute.
Is that code for something? Is that like how you say you suck the men?
No.
Well, what else would a skin flute be?
You play your own skin flute, Jason.
I get it. I think.
Jesus Christ.
Cool. Lightning round. Go.
All right, so got some questions. Throw up your questions, literally, and then we will answer them live on air right now.
I'm gonna get more water.
Okay. Oops, went away. And only Chinese people are allowed to vote for the best Chinese game. Like, how many Chinese people are like on the edge of their seats to see what? I don't know. It just seems so silly to me. Like, if you're gonna represent one country, like spotlight one country, then you should just spotlight all of them. Like, I don't know. That's my opinion on it. Yeah, EA sucks. They deserve everything that they're getting handed to them. What is Retro doing? What games should they be developing? I would like to see an open world Donkey Kong from Retro or a brand new IP. Why are games like Overwatch on the show when it came out last year? That was like best continuing game or whatever. So it makes sense for that to be on there, but because it's like ongoing. So I mean that's sort of fine.
How you doing? Your eyes match your t-shirt tonight.
Please stop hitting on me.
Your t-shirt matches your eyes, is what I meant to say.
God almighty. Questions.
You know, some topics we didn't cover real quick.
Where's WWE 2K18? It'll be announced tomorrow, and it will be released on Tuesday.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Valkyrie
Chronicles. Yeah. RGT85 said that it was coming out in November, and I'm sticking to that prediction.
I wonder why it's being delayed so much.
Well, why the hell is it getting a stealth release on Tuesday?
Wait, is it actually?
It will. It's going to be announced tomorrow. Star GT guarantee.
Who's excited for Xenoblade 2?
Fuck, man, I don't even have time to think about that game. I really don't. Like, it's scary to think about.
Why is PUBG being nominated for GOTY, and should games in beta be nominated for Game of the Year?
No.
Should not.
No, they should not. It's the stupidest thing in the world. It's an unfinished game. A beta game is literally saying this game is not finished. So, you know, like, why? Why?
By saying this game is not finished, it immediately loses. I hate the award show.
You used to love it, man.
We did. I used to be very optimistic about it.
The award show guy.
I used to be very optimistic about it. Need the Mega Man collection on Switch. Yeah, all you need if you like Mega Man, you just need this game. It's better than Mega Man. I said it.
What did you show?
Azure Striker Gunvolt. Because I keep wanting to say Mighty Gunvolt because I have that game as well. So I'm always hesitant. Keeley said this year's show will have the most world exclusive trailers ever. Will we get anything from Nintendo?
I don't care. I mean, you might, but
you're gonna get the DLC 2-pack.
Yeah, that'll probably. I could see that.
It's a good place to put it. What else do we have? Why does America get a hardcover art book for Xenoblade Chronicles 2, but EU doesn't? Because EU has gotten every other cool piece of memorabilia from Nintendo for the last like 5 years.
You're not wrong.
So it's our turn to get something. The Game Awards is E3 1.1. More like E3.2.
More like EP.
I don't get it.
Like pee, like urine.
Do you guys think we will see a Nintendo Direct in December or January?
January.
I'm going to say December because I'm going with a different opinion than Sean. Tokyo
Oh,
Mirage Session port to Switch. I'm predicting it now, says Alonzo. Possibly.
Oh, really? Oh, really, Alonzo?
Alonzo
No, I
said
mean
so.
that'd be smart because I never played it on the Wii U.
Neither have I. I was getting ready to get off that system. You can't nominate a game if no one's played it, especially if it's People's Choice style. What's the game that Bandai Namco is teasing for December 4th? Clearly it's a microwave game. Is that the one you're referring to?
Microwave game?
Yeah, they're on their teaser they put a microwave.
Oh, Microwave Simulator, 2018.
See what
I've heard good things.
Yep. Game of the Year 2018. Did you know, says Tony, that Switch is the #1 bestseller of Black Friday according to Adobe Digital? Are we surprised? Why would you buying a PS4 and Xbox One at this point?
I heard the PS4 actually did very well because of the price. It was so cheap.
Yeah, well, it's a 5-year-old console. Or
the Xbox 4. 3? 3. The Xbox One is a little bit unique because of the multiple SKUs and whatnot. So who the hell knows what they're doing?
Yeah. Bayonetta 1 and 2 for Switch? Possibly.
Nah, no. You don't want to port everything.
You stretch it out over the Switch's lifetime, like maybe a year or two from now. A lot of people who didn't get Bayonetta 2.
Bayonetta 2 sold very well on the Switch. A lot of people didn't get Bayonetta 1 on the PS3 and the Xbox 360.
On the Wii U.
That's what I said.
The PS4 came out in 2013. It's been 4 years, sir.
Damn. Time goes by.
Isn't that how long the Wii U lasted?
Yeah.
Poor Wii U. Xbox One X is going to clean house. Underdog, says Leja.
Okay. Please stop drinking. It's not safe. We'll talk Trey be at the Game Awards again this year. He'll try.
Was he there last time?
That's what, if you've ever watched his videos, his intro, they interviewed him.
What?
They didn't interview him because they knew who he was. He just happened to be interviewed. And so it's always in his intro.
Do you think Take-Two will be satisfied with the sales of Alien One Switch so far? It made up 20% of the total sales in the UK.
I don't know. I haven't heard much about the sales of that game, so it'll be interesting to see.
PKG96 asks, was it a mistake making the Switch a hybrid? They lose a potential market by combining their handheld and console market. Sir or miss, look at the numbers and tell me if it's a mistake.
No, I don't think it was a mistake.
I don't think so.
It was what they had to do.
Yeah. You're basically taking the magical powers of the DS and the 3DS and you're making it compete with consoles. So
yeah.
Question: what game for the Switch are you looking forward to next year?
That's been announced. I guess either Wolfenstein or Yoshi.
Yoshi. Kirby is a little bit underwhelming, honestly.
Yeah, they might want to delay it or do something different with it.
No, they won't. It's gonna be another Kirby and the Rainbow Curse. Ugh, I hate that game. Will Red Dead 2 come to Switch? And if it does, will it sell? I don't think so. I don't think it's going to come out.
Red Dead 2 now.
No. Oh, what's this? Emmy says the Zapfish went missing after the Splatoon 2 update went live. Is DLC coming for the single player mode? I didn't know that.
Supposedly it was a glitch that they're having to fix, but who knows? There could be some ulterior motives.
Whoopsies. GTA 5 for the Switch? I wouldn't see why not.
It's coming next year.
It's coming. You heard it here first. You know, it actually hurts me a little every time I buy a PS4 game. I'm like, oh, it's going to be stuck at home where I can't play it.
Right?
Love my Switch. Is Fire Emblem going to be an original story or will it be a sequel? Not sure what you're referring to.
I guess the new Fire Emblem for Switch,
Mm.
like the
Oh yeah, that's
proper
for
Fire
next year.
Emblem.
That's right.
Another IP, but no, Jason, 2018, it's gonna be bad.
Reres told me so. He's a good guy. He just has bad predictions sometimes. Alonso says the sales of LA Noire in the UK can be found on Nintendo Everything, the other site, the other Nintendo site. The PS4 made up 51% and the Xbox One version made up 26%.
That's not bad, considering the UK is sort of a weak market for the Switch.
Yeah,
To begin with.
Is it?
Yeah. And the Xbox One obviously has a much bigger install base. So if it made up 21, that's pretty decent.
Dragon Ball FighterZ on Switch? Yes, please.
Yeah, it'll come out
Please.
next year.
That is such a natural.
Oh, that was another game I got. That Dragon Ball
FighterZ?
No.
Xenoverse?
Yeah.
What about it?
That's a game I got. Well, I was gonna get it on Black Friday, but someone on Woodstream actually bought it for me.
Nice.
As a Black Friday gift. I don't know anything about Dragon Ball.
It was cheap over the weekend. I saw it on the Switch for like 20 or 30 bucks, down from 70.
Yeah, it was $20 in the States.
Do you think the social justice warriors will be on Nintendo's case because of a Xenoblade Chronicles 2 character with huge boobs? Absolutely. She's skimpy looking. She's got boobs. None of that. Can't have that in our games. What will the children think? They'll think of boobs. Will Pokemon Switch come out in 2018 or will they wait till 2019? Is there always a Pokemon game every year?
Sometimes they take a break. As far as the mainline Pokemon game, it completely depends on how far along Metroid is. They're not going to do Metroid and Pokemon in the same year. And people say, "Oh, is Zelda and Mario in the same year?" That's completely different because Zelda was technically a Wii U game. They just put it on the Switch because it made better business sense. They're not gonna do both of those in the same year. So it just depends. It depends on how. It depends how far along it is and which game is better in the timeline for them to release.
Speaking of Pokemon, one news item we didn't cover is that Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon was released last week and it sold not so good. So take that as you will. Final question from Tony. About November 2017, do you think the upcoming Fire Emblem game for Switch will be using anime-style characters or Final Fantasy 15-style characters? Anime. Absolutely anime.
Yeah, anime.
Come on. Senran Kagura for the Switch? Yes, if you like to smack your waifu's thigh, pick it up.
Weirdo.
Have you seen the commercial?
No,
you literally do this with your Joy-Cons, and it's to massage her thighs.
That's...
HD Rumble,
okay.
my man.
Okay, I'm good on that.
Man. What are we at? We got 2 minutes, so let's take last few questions. Do we get 2 Zelda games this console cycle? I think so. I think the Switch Zelda will be the closer to the Switch 1.0. Because I'm pretty sure they're just going to come out with a second hybrid. It'd be stupid to go back to console after the Switch.
I agree.
What other Nintendo franchise would you like to see return besides the usual ones people ask for, like F-Zero and Star Fox? I was going to say Star Fox, so I guess I can't say that.
I would say Star Tropics. And Battalion Wars.
You know, I'm starting to crave a Donkey Kong. Bring me some Donkey Kong.
Hey, look out down below. Here we go, banana.
What about a 2D Zelda? No. They tried it once, and we had enough of that. Still haunts me. What do you think?
I would like a remaster of Zelda 2.
No.
If that's a potential. Why?
A top-down.
It's a good game.
Remastered top-down.
I didn't say anything about that. Remaster does not mean you do the exact same thing. You could do a completely retooled version.
That's fair. Kid Icarus. I'd love to see Kid Icarus.
They just need to port the damn 3DS version with better graphics and controls.
Is there a Zelda 2 on 3DS?
You can get it. What are you talking about?
Isn't that what you just said?
No, I said Kid Icarus.
Oh, right. Yes. Yes. Agreed. Give Retro a crack at Star Tropics. What is Retro working on? Like, that has been the most obscure, like, quiet studio in the last 5 years.
I actually know what it is.
What is it?
It's Wii Music 2.
That's not funny at all.
Made me laugh.
Not at all. Get out of here. What are you working on anyways tonight? Why are you so busy?
I have reviews to do. I have a Skyrim video going up tomorrow. I'm doing a live stream in 30 minutes.
Cool. Really? With who? Yourself?
Yeah.
What are you streaming?
Play some Doom online.
All right.
Doom.
Well, we're going to wrap it up for tonight. Anything else you want to shout out towards about what you're doing?
Resident Evil review will be up on the website in written form whenever embargo lifts. I got to do all that tomorrow. Yeah, that's really all I have planned right now. I've just been doing a lot of reviews for the site of all these games. There's lots of games.
And if you want to see what I'm working on, I am actually uploading a video tonight on my personal channel, Hey Jay with an exclamation mark. And it is going to be a vlog about my work on Canada's largest gaming convention, EGLX, which is my big project right now. It's sucking up all of my time. I can't do anything. I can't even spend time with my family because I'm planning this huge show. So if you want to learn more about it, head over to Hey Jay, and video should be up within the hour. Other than that, we'll see you guys next Sunday, right? Because we got nothing else to do. Next Sunday, and also next week when we do the Game Awards show. We'll see you guys then. Until then, keep it classy, or as Sean would say,
keep it crassy. Hey, yo, look out down below. Here we go, banana sandwich. Go. Ever watch that show?
No.
Donkey Kong Country television show?
No. There's actually
Congo Bongo Zero. How do you not know
there's
this?
a Donkey Kong show?
Yeah, it was like 3D animation.
Country show?
Donkey Kong Country TV show. Yes. How did you not know about this?
And it used 3D graphics.
Yeah, look at the trailer.
I think I found it. Oh, that's a commercial. Wait for it. 2, 1. What is this? This is just Donkey Kong. Oh.
Classic, dude.
Oh, that computer roll is still licensed.
I can't believe we have no knowledge of this shit.